that we all are going to kind of back up a little bit here tonight, because we all have children. We all have had teenagers, or we're all going to have teenagers. Our law enforcement, they have children, they have teenagers. Community, you have children, and you have teenagers. So tonight, what we need to do is we need to make their lives safe. And we need to make sure that when we go to work as a community, we want to come back home at night. And as we go through this meeting, we got to also realize that we have law enforcement. We got to think about them with their families too. When they leave home in the morning, they want to come home at night. That is the gist of this meeting on this night. We come here to all give a total commitment. A total commitment to treating each other with dignity and respect. A total commitment to making sure that crime prevention is the order of the day. Because if we do crime prevention, then everybody will be safe. Thank you so much. And we appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. Getting back to Captain Scott, I can tell you this, he's shown great professionalism in putting together this program and working together with us to make sure that things are going to be done decent and in order. So I give to you now Captain A.J. Stokes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor to be here tonight, and this is a milestone. This is a milestone when the police department and the community is coming out together. And tonight we're going to have real conversation.
Yes.
And one of the things that I like to say, I believe in speaking from the heart. I also believe in keeping it real. And when you keep it real, sometimes you don't always say it the way others may say it or the way someone wants to hear it. But as we move forward in tonight's program, there are some folks from the police department that I would like to introduce to you, because I want you to be able to put a name with the face and understand what their responsibilities are to you as community members, but also to the police department. Okay, so for introductions, I'd like to introduce one of our community police officers, Officer Joey Kierson. We also have his supervisor, who is Sergeant Tim Kehoe. And then members of command staff that we have present for tonight's conversation. We have Liz Caroon, who's our media liaison. I'm going to ask you to stand up, Liz, please. I just want the command staff to stand up so the community, I want you to turn around and let them see your face when they hear your name. Also, we have the commander, division commander for police personnel and training, Andrea Riesmeyer. We have our Uniform Operations Division Commander for the South Division of the county, and that's Captain David Shan. And next, for the north end of the county, Uniform Operations Division Commander, we have Captain Brad Badgerow. Okay. And when I met Pastor Moses last week, we sat down and had lengthy discussions, but I want to thank Captain Fuller, who's our Division Commander for Community Services Division. Yes. And now to introduce the Office of the Chief. We have Lieutenant Colonel Brian Smith, who's the Deputy Chief of Police Operations.
All right.
We also have Deputy Chief Dan Kelly, who's the Deputy Chief for Police Support. Okay. And for our Chief of Police, I do want to say a few words, Colonel. You didn't know I was going to say this, but
I'm not getting any money.
many of you probably have already met our Chief of Police, but I do want to tell you he's been in policing for a very long time. And he has a lot of experience that he has shared with all of us over the years. But Colonel Terry Dupree started his career in 1977, and he started it as a Richmond City deputy with the Richmond City Sheriff's Department. In 1978, he transitioned to become a patrol officer for VCU Police Department. In 1979, he started his career with Chesterfield County Police Department. In 2007, Colonel Tagreed was appointed as our 7th Chief of Police. And there's a special note that I want you to understand about our Chief of Police. He's the 7th police chief, but out of all the police chiefs, he is the only police chief that has served in every division within the police department. One more side note for you. He has also held every rank in the police department, from patrol officer to sergeant, lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to introduce to you tonight your police chief, Colonel Terry Dupree.
All right.
Thank you. That's a mistake, you just gave me a mic. Thought Pastor Moses could get going. First, I'd like to say a couple words of thanks for Pastor Moses and AJ and David for helping put this together. And Pastor, you always invite us in and feel at home here. And I love to hear you speak. That voice is just incredible. And I really do appreciate it. And a special thanks to the community who came out in such wonderful weather to sit here and engage in conversation. And that's what I really want to do, is I want to have an opportunity for us to talk.